Again, man.
Let's get it.
Yo, is there, and what do you think, in your eyes, is the difference between Grind Time and URL, and do they want a problem with y'all?
Yo, y'all instigating, son.
I think,
but nah, man. But honestly, if you look at it, you know what I mean. URL got a lot of street MCs. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of dudes with the hood persona. You know, the hood fucks with them heavy. You know, definitely shout out to them. Ain't nobody hating over here. But Grind Time is just we hit a bunch of different demographics. You know, we got some of the hood dudes on Grind Time. We got the funny white boys. You know, we got the Asian dudes, like we said earlier. You know what I mean? We got the girls. You know what I mean? We try to hit it from every angle. Hit a bunch of different demographics. We got something for everybody. You know what I mean? It's to a point where if you don't like the hood rhymes, you're not just limited to the hood rhymes. You can want some funny shit. If you don't like the funny shit, if you don't want to see someone jumping around talking about your moms, you know what I'm saying? We got street dudes. You know what I mean? We got punchline dudes. I think there's something for everybody in Grind Time, and I think that's the major difference. We're not just focused on hitting one demographic or just hitting one audience. You know, we try to bring everybody together. And the unique thing is, you know what I'm saying, Grind Time was the first company to have a lot of battles with the clash of styles. You know what I'm saying? That's the only place you would really see a Cortez versus Soulcon, or a battle, you know what I'm saying, of that nature. Right. Or even a Hollow versus Immaculate. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, shout out to Hollow, man. You know what I mean? Hold your head, brother. You know?
Yeah, definitely.
Yo, free Hollow, man. A lot of people don't know
man.
My dude. That's been my dude for a long time, you know what I mean? I was building with Hollow way before Grind Time even started. So for real, like, a lot of people don't know, he did the first Grind Time New York as a favor to me, you know what I mean? And it ended up blowing up and making him into something huge, man. So he has all the talent in the world, man. For real, that's my favorite active battle rapper right now.
What are you working on right now from the MC standpoint of what you doing?
Well, you know, I dropped the EP not too long ago. You know, the famous Jet Jackson. You know what I mean? Anybody who know me know I'm big on the whole old school shows and the cartoons and shit like that. So the famous Jet Jackson was a throwback. For people that know me, you know what I mean? I haven't really released too much music because I've been so caught up with Grind Time. But it was a chance for people, you know, to get to hear a sample of a little bit of what I do. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple mixtapes on the way right now. Me and PH is gonna be working on the mixtape. You know, I'm in talks with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying, about a recording situation. But
where can they get that stuff from?
You know what? If you log onto my Twitter, Twitter/Drect, just DRECT. You know what I mean? I got the link to it right on my bio. So you just go to the link on the bio. You'll be able to go ahead and download the EP.
Man, what's some of the most noted battles? You know, in your eyes, some of your most favorite battles. Let's say your top 5 favorite battles of all time.
All right, man. I don't know if there's just you mind if I hit 6 or 7?
No, go ahead. No, go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead. Do you? I mean, you can say what you want to say. I mean, you know, this is what we do up here.
I think my favorite battle on Grind Time will probably have to be the Hollow the Dawn versus Passwords. You know
okay.
What I mean? That was, to me, that battle was epic. You know what I mean? That's timeless.
We played that battle last week, man, on the show, man. Favorites. That was one of Cap favorites right there. You know what I mean? We played that last week for the people. Yeah, shout out to both of them.
Honestly, I think Passwords, you know, in a Grind Time battle probably did the best against Hollow that we've even seen.
Okay.
You know, to date. So that's why that battle was so exciting to me. Another one I really liked was the Cortez versus Real Deal battle.
Okay.
I think that one meant a lot to the battle scene. Honestly, man, when we was there, I said I would have. Real Deal got it in 3, you know what I'm saying? But when we was there, I said I would have voted for Cortez. I mean, my bad. I said I would have voted for overtime. You know, because that battle was heated. Though they was going at each other's neck, man. That's one of the top battles. You know what I'm saying? If you ask me. Let me think. What else we got there? Oh, Mosh versus Johnny Storm, man. That was one of my favorite battles, for real. Because that was the first, I think that was the first battle that really put us on. That's the first time we was ever on World Star Hip Hop. You know what I mean? I think the battle was on allhiphop.com. It's the first time, you know, we really got a national look. And that was the first time anyone ever saw a white boy Mosh go crazy on Grindtime. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And shout out to Johnny Storm because he's a beast himself. You know what I mean? Let me think. What else? Oh yeah. How can I forget the Conceited versus Arsenal battle?
They don't have to all be Grindtime battles, just battles period of abroad.
Oh, it's battles in general?
Yeah.
Your top 5.
Oh, you ain't told me that, man. I'm gonna have to go back and say the Murder Mook versus Jay Mills then.
Like, who your top 5 battle MCs right now? Grindtime, URL, Street MC, whoever. Like, who is your top 5 right now?
So
Trying to keep it political, but you know.
You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna get into that, so we ain't even gonna cut into that. Let us get your 5 first, because we're gonna get into that.
I'm gonna get Hollow to Die at number 1. You know what I mean?
To Hollow again.
Man, this is
they
a tough
can be in
one.
any order.
Solomon. I'm gonna say Solomon or any order. Okay, I'm gonna say Solomon too.
Okay.
I mean, are we counting Mook?
No.
He ain't active, man. He went 432,000 for 3 minute battles.
He retired. He retired. So no.
Okay.
No.
I'm gonna say my nigga Math is crazy.
Okay.
Hoffa, baby.
Shout out to NYB, man. Hoffa, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? And you know what? People are gonna hate on me for this, but I don't give a shit. I'm gonna say my nigga Conceited. And one more, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, man, this is tough, man. Y'all stuck me with something tough, man. People gonna be mad at me. They gonna be hitting me up.
That's
man,
what's
crazy.
up, man. If they got a problem with you, man, tell them to call PC Radio, man. Gunline Battleground Radio Show.
You know what? I'm gonna say my man Thesaurus.
Thesaurus?
Thesaurus is the king. You know what I mean? A lot of people, you know what I mean, coming from different areas may not understand where Thesaurus comes from, but Thesaurus is the king of this shit, man.
I'm hit with Thesaurus.
Who would you say, is next on the scene? Who's the next to blow?
Oh man, the next to blow?
Yeah. On the battle scene. Whether we know him now already, or we never heard of him before a day in our lives. You know what I'm saying? Who's next to blow on the battle scene
Somebody
right
got to fill
now?
hollow shoes.
Because you like me. You the A&R to the streets on the battle scene. You know what I'm saying? I'm the A&R to the streets overall. You know what I mean? And you know, I want to know who you think, being an A&R to the streets on the battle scene, who's the next nigga to blow, to be a household name.
The next nigga to bring it to that next level.
Yeah, like the names in your top 5 or your top 10. You know what I mean? Who's the next to be in that, to make it in that list?
I would say my nigga Swave Sever. He been going hard, man.
Swave Sever
been going hard, man. Swave is real nice. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I think Heartless too, man. Heartless came out of his shell and been killing shit lately, man. Y'all saw
Heartless,
battle at MOB.
Hey yo, Heartless destroyed
one of our young cannons, man. We was riding with
I was riding with Calico hard, and I'm still riding with Calico, man. Shout out to the whole Detroit, you know what I mean, Midwest scene and all of that. But Heartless destroyed Calico, man. And you know what I mean? And we wasn't really feeling Heartless around these parts, man. We wasn't really feeling his wave and all of that. But, I mean, he definitely destroyed Calico and earned some stripes up here at the Gunline Battleground show, man. Maybe we got to see a little bit more from him before we could put him on that pedestal. You dig?
Yeah, Heartless definitely had a hell of a performance. And I wanted to say, I think Chicago got 3 people that got next. Big Cannon, Young Cannon, and they got a boy named Pooh out of Chicago, man. Those 3, yo, they are crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, man, I got a couple people. I got a couple snipers over here at the Gunline Battleground, man. I'm going to have to, you know what I mean, come match it up with you and your boys, man. Maybe some of the Grindtime DMV boys might get their heads chopped off, man. Shout out to the whole Grindtime DMV. The Gunline Battlegrounds is definitely coming to a theater near you soon.